A woman hid abroad and secretly gave birth to the child of her one-night-stand partner. But as soon as the nurse carried the baby out of the delivery room, the baby was forcibly taken away by men sent by that man. Upon hearing the news, the woman collapsed instantly. She immediately dragged her weak body to chase after them. Unexpectedly, a sharp pain suddenly shot through her stomach. She fell to the ground in agony, able only to watch helplessly as her daughter was carried away. It was then that the nurse was shocked to discover that there was another baby waiting to be born in the woman's womb. 5 years passed in the blink of an eye. The woman raised the son she gave birth to later all by herself, but she never forgot the daughter who had been taken from her, so she deliberately returned to her home country with her son, solely to find her long-lost daughter. Little did she know that when she was making a phone call to ask for information, her son flipped the table number sign at table 6 to 9. It was this accident that was about to bring her and her daughter together. At that moment, a group CEO arrived with his daughter for a blind date. To find a mother who would truly care for his daughter, the father and daughter had agreed to pretend to be poor. When the man saw the table number sign for table 9, he directly led his daughter to sit in front of the woman and began to introduce himself, saying that he was just an ordinary office worker and had a daughter. The woman was greatly surprised to hear this, but out of politeness, she also gave a simple self-introduction. Instead, it was her son beside her who reacted first, realizing that his mother was on a blind date to find him a father. So he immediately stood up and praised his mother, saying she was beautiful and gentle, the best mother in the world. Seeing this, the little girl on the other side also started promoting her father, saying he was handsome and wealthy, the best father in the world. The two children immediately hit it off and decided on this marriage. Only then did the woman realize there had been a misunderstanding, and quickly explained that she was not there for a blind date. The CEO also pointed out that this was not table 9. The real table 9 was on the other side, so he immediately felt embarrassed and tried to pull his daughter away. But his daughter firmly stated that she wanted this woman to be her mother. Just as the father and daughter were arguing endlessly, the woman's stepsister, who was dining in the same restaurant, heard the commotion and came over. She opened her mouth to mock the woman, saying she had another illegitimate child, and dared to come back to humiliate herself. Upon hearing this, the woman was filled with anger. She angrily accused her stepsister and stepmother of drugging her years ago, which led to her having a one-night stand with a stranger and getting pregnant out of wedlock. And for that reason, she had been driven out of her home by her father. If anyone was an illegitimate child, it was her stepsister, who was born from her stepmother's affair with her father. Upon hearing this, the stepsister flew into a rage and tried to hit the woman immediately, but the woman slapped her to the ground instead. Seeing this, the stepsister's boyfriend tried to help her attack the woman, but the man beside the woman stopped him and almost twisted off one of his hands. Enraged by this, the boyfriend immediately flaunted his identity as a senior executive of the richest man's group, hoping to scare the man into backing down. However, the man who was actually the CEO of the richest man's group said he had never heard of such an executive. The boyfriend claimed he was the CEO's assistant, a high-ranking position that ordinary people would never have heard of. But the next second, the real CEO's assistant, who had been outside, rushed in and slapped him across the face.